Totally, we're live. I'm just gonna set my camera up, make sure that we are... There we go. How's it going, everyone? How's everyone on this wonderful day? My hair is a complete mess today. Not gonna lie, literally set this, set the starting soon scene, and I'm just like, my hair looks awful today, and I don't want to wear a hat because I'm getting a haircut today. So it's one of those things where I'm like, I don't want my hair to be kind of like flat and gross. I didn't want to put product in my hair because I'm trying to get a haircut after this stream. So that's where we're at today. I'm sorry that y'all have to see this ugly bit of hair. I mean, it's kind of flowing, but also not the greatest. So we're gonna like play around with it till it gets good. But hopefully everyone is big vibing today. It is honestly, it's just a regular Tuesday, but I'm pretty excited. It's my wife Michelle's birthday, so we're gonna go out to a fancy restaurant later on tonight and really just kind of have an enjoyable experience out there. I think this is also my first time streaming on this Mac, so hopefully everything goes well. Yeah, I mean, I'm just hoping to have a really good stream, show some Terapagos gameplay, and if you want to keep me company, I know it's like 9 o'clock in the morning for me, could be a different time for you, let me know. Just kind of answer what you got going on in the chat. So I'm just gonna move OBS over here. And that's gonna go over there. And I'm gonna open up PTCG Live. And I'm hoping we get some good gameplay today. Games, PTCG Live. I made myself a busted coffee. Waiting for a flight, layovers suck. Yeah, I feel you. Which, if you don't mind me asking, which airport are you in? Some airports are better than others. Miami right now, heading to Orlando. Okay, that's not too bad. At least, like, it's just a little flight. I was just recently at the Miami airport on my flight to Peru, and that was my first time actually in Miami. I've always wanted to go, and I mean, obviously I didn't experience Miami or anything, but it's one of those things. I'm gonna make sure that I have the right Terapagos deck in here too. Let me go ahead, and I just need to add this into... If I could open up Safari, that'd be great. Because I just want to add the list into the YouTube, so anyone watching can copy and paste the list right from the YouTube, play the exact same list, and it's going to be cool. I promise when I wake up, it's going to be a hotter stream. List, boom, boom, done, save. It's in there. You might have to refresh your stream. And do we have the right list on here? Basically, yeah. So the biggest decks that I'm running are Lost Vacuum and Manaphy. And we're back. That's all recent success, by the way. I met you at Kansas last October when I started playing. No idea how big a figure you are in the TCG. How are you feeling about this meta? Oh, word. Appreciate it. How am I feeling about this meta? It's okay. Like, there's some moments that I don't like. Like, literally, there was a cup this past weekend, and I didn't want to go. Because I didn't want to play the decks that I was kind of forced to play. Just put that down a little bit. And then, yeah. Is there a way? I thought I had. Okay, I don't need this. I feel a little lost in it. I'm not a fan of a lot of the matchups. I feel like Fez and Dust are kind of broke. I mean, they did, but like, the game's always going to be broken if we look at almost every format. Like, sure, there's some that feel less broken, but there's always something that's better than the rest, or something that's like unfair. Like, even formats that felt balanced, there's always Battle VIP Pass, or there's always like Pokemon Catcher, Crushing Hammer. Just gotta play around those. Do I want to go first? I am playing Terapagos, so yeah. I keep on switching decks, so I'm like, I have to like ask myself, I'm like, what am I playing? Thankfully, there's no basics there. If anyone's wondering, the snack of the day is mini eggs. Not my greatest hand. But, you know, also not my worst hand. Like, I'm going to put that down, put that down, put that down. I'm going to wait on this Terapagos because, like, we might get a Buddy Poffin or something. We're going to pass. If I know how to go back that can only hit a single Pokemon at a time or in a turn. I mean, sure. But, like, we see, like, Raging Bolts and stuff like that still seeing success at just one Louisville. Like, we see decks like Regidrago that predominantly can hit one Pokemon. I think do I just win here? So, if I go, I mean, I have access to Rare Candy, whatever. I guess it's like, if I decide to, I don't have everything. So let's go Noctowl. I mean, I don't think there's a world where I don't Noctowl. Ultra Ball. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go Ultra Ball, Rare Candy, and then I'm gonna just double check to make sure that we have all the right pieces. We have the Dusknoir. We have 4 of those. I mean, even if I just like attack the like whatever, I think it seems fine. If I go Ultra Ball, discarding Counter Catcher, and let's say I discard, if I pop 1, I still have 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna pop the Terapagos, and the reason why I'm doing that is because I can always get a different way. I could also just go Rare Candy Dusknoir, Rare Candy Dusknoir. So let's go like that. Let's go Buddy Poffin. And the cards that I want to grab are just like Hoothoot, probably actually probably just Hoothoot is fine. And we need a double turbo or a Rare Candy Dusknoir or a Rare Candy Night Stretcher. And we also have the bonus prize card possibility. I don't think there's anything great there. We did miss kind of. So there is that not going for us. Now if I feel like if they have the energy there, I don't want them to like just get out Charizard and we're like, that was such an unfortunate miss. But like, let's go Curse Blast. We'll Curse Blast the Dreeby. And we'll see exactly how things go. The Switch doesn't like save us, which is like mildly unfortunate. I am gonna go Buddy Poffin. Not for that. For that, just because if I have the Pidgeots. Okay, cool. So they're just gonna concede. I think that was like a bit of a premium, like I don't know how bad their setup was, but it seemed like a bit of a rough concession on their behalf. And that's fine, it's whatever. Yo, we can collect things in the battle pass. Let's get it. Oh yeah, I want to see what my dock was so I can see the YouTube live control panel. Oh, this is actually going to be... I just have to log in here, sorry. I'm trying to use my passkey here. Gotta love how secure Google is when I'm just trying to log into to see exactly what's going on. That's okay. We will jump into another game. Okay, so we'll go play again. I have my busted coffee today. Made myself a quad shot espresso with kind of like a caramel cold foam. Yo, how's it going, man? If I was going to, I literally went there. And I'm trying to pronounce it in my head. If I went to, is it Danks? What deck would you bring? So Lugia feels like the most winningest deck in formats. I think like if I was playing a best of 3, I think I'd try to be like a Lugia player. I really like Terapagos. It's one of those things where I listen Regidrago. Raging Bolt also seems particularly good. I think I'd bring those 4 decks. This hand seems pretty good actually. I'm hoping that I can top deck something that makes it a little bit better. Hi Zach, hope you're well. What cards are you looking forward to from Surging Sparks? Oh, we think we're playing against a control deck. For Surging Sparks, I'm excited the most about... Ooh. Hydreigon sounds like a trap to me, even though I think it's good. Okay, so we do have Ultra Ball. I mean, I think I'm like, I'm trying to think about like where I would be at. We already have the Pidgeot prize, which is like definitely an issue. Honestly, I like Pikachu EX a lot. I think Pikachu EX is really cool. I don't know what Boizel does. And I'm also reluctant to like put down a Pokemon or anything else like that. Like, I think I just pass here. You're strongly considering new Rotom Lesage. Probably cool. I don't think a lot of people are going to be playing that. So if Sander played it, then it's cool. I also think, like I said, Raging Bolt is very good. Yeah, that's so annoying. As if they ripped the Prime Catcher and I'm not playing Jets. We're going to get cooked, team. Yeah, Ceruledge seems cool. I think, like, I built a lot of the decks in real life, right? Like, I have these decks, And obviously, like, they're just proxies. So, like, Hydreigon, yeah, it's exciting. It's cool. Like, you could do stuff. But I do want to focus on this matchup. I'm not trying to ignore y'all. I only have the one Switch. So that's going to be absolutely beyond devastatingly bad. So what I need to do is I need to go Ultra Ball, discarding away Bloodmoon Ursaluna, and I also need to discard away Professor's Research. As much as that sounds terrible, those are the only two cards I could discard. And now I need to grab Terapagos, because Terapagos is what's going to make this all better. I think what I actually have to do here is attack with Fan Rotom, because that can start doing 50 a turn. So I need to activate this, and I need to get out Buddy-Buddy Poffin, and I think Iono. Decision of this game seems super annoying. Yeah, like, this is, like, definitely one of the more annoying games I think I could have got with. Like, their hand doesn't seem great either, so, like, that's where I'm like, meh. Like, I don't even have, like, Pidgeot that I can, like, kind of make a slow action, like, where I'm just like, oh, every single turn I can get something, and then kind of, like, come up with an overwhelming board state. But, yeah, we'll go... Maybe I don't even go Buddy-Buddy Poffin like that. Maybe I just go Buddy-Buddy Poffin, and I just, like, wait. No. I had to grab those. I had to put the Switch at the bottom of my deck because that seems like the safest. We're going to go Duskull. We're going to double check to make sure that we have Dusknoirs. Oh, we literally, quite literally prize our Dusknoirs. Whew. Do I think Ancient Box is playable now, or any updates from Surging Sparks? I mean, we did get the new Koraidon. That seems pretty powerful, if you ask me. I think that sounds really cool. Does Latias EX ability work on itself? I think so, yeah. It shows all your basic Pokemon in play. Latias is very powerful. In this case, I mean, I think I just want to, like, keep my hand as is. I have a 33% chance of getting a Dusknoir off my prize card, so I'm just going to keep on plugging with the Fan Rotom. Hopefully our opponent doesn't go ahead and go Eerie. I mean, they went Irida, so maybe we'll see exactly, like, what some of these things can do. I think they are a reversal base deck. I don't, like, what does the Boizel do? This game is so janky, prize all the most cards. Yeah, it's fine. I think, like, again, we're just playing because it's funny. Like, we're just playing the stream because it's, like, it is what it is. Okay, damage goes away. What does this do? Put up the 2 item cards from your discard pile into your hands. And I mean, what are they gonna grab? Counter Catcher? Okay. It's item cards. They haven't put back other things yet. So this is the... Okay, that's not the book trio. What did they grab? Counter Catcher. So the thing is that sucks is that I'm going to have to 3-shot this at this point. And I'm going to try to hit them with Iono at the end. So I'm just going to go 50. I mean, I could retreat. I guess I can't get the guaranteed knockouts. So let's just go 50. What ELO am I playing right now? I barely play live, so I think it reset on me. Pretty low, but I don't understand how it works, because I feel like typically I get pretty good decks that I hit, but maybe if I don't know. Enhanced Hammer? Are you kidding me? This matchup might be atrocious, y'all. Like, this is such an easy matchup if I just have Dusknoir. I'm just like, pop, pop, pop. How in the world? Okay, so... we are forced to go like this. There's nothing else in this deck that I want. And let's hit it. Let's hit it. Give me that double turbo, y'all. So good at Pokemon sometimes. And if you give me Dusknoir, I think I can win the game next turn. Come on, give me Dusknoir. Pidgeot, are you kidding me? So we need to hope that they don't get Counter Catcher. I mean, they had a bunch of Counter Catchers in their hands. The Buddy Poffin's beyond obnoxious. But like they have nothing good in their discard pile, right? If we look at their trainers, like they can't use Floatify. Tails, 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 tails. Okay. Are they gonna give me a freebie turn? It's kind of a wacky game. They're also playing the funny Dunsparce. That's hilarious. See, I'm totally fine with the whole Frostlass gameplay. Their deck might not be as annoying as I thought it was. Okay, there's the Counter Catcher. We've already played a Switch. So now we have to try to retreat. And that leaves us with one option. We don't even have a way to like bump the Noctowl back or anything else like that. So I'm gonna have to go Noctowl search for Colress, and I mean I might as well grab, I think what I want is a Night Stretcher so that I'm ready for the next opportunity. And I'm not going to get out Pidgeot because I don't need it. Like, if they bring me up, I'm just going to deal with it. I mean, I might as well thin through the deck. We are going to hard retreat here. And I think Floatzel might actually be the most annoying part of this deck. We really only need to get one more attack off. And then we can go triple Dusknoir to win the game. That's my game plan. Dusknoir? Let's go! We got there! We can draw our prize cards. That's sick. Okay, this is some wild gameplay. So, if they feed us one more Pokemon, I finally figured out a good 60 for Hydrapple. That's kind of cool. That's sick. What, anything special in there? No, the Enhanced Hammer. So I go Rare Candy Dusknoir. Rare Candy, yeah. So I don't think I win the game next turn. I just need to find the double turbo. It's Noctowl Engine in Area 0. That's kind of interesting. It's Hydrapple. Oh, because you have all the Terra Pokemon. The Teal Masks. I was like, is it Terra type? You can take advantage of Glass Trumpet as well. That's kind of cool. Okay, so we are back up in here. Rare Candy Dusknoir. Ultra Ballin. I do not care about Pidgeot. I do not care about Briar. Yeah, I don't care about Boss. Those are cards that I just don't need for Noctowl. And I think what I need to go for is Noctowl Search. Iono Rare Candy. Because I think that's the best thing that I can do. So now I'm going to go ahead and Curse Blast. I'm going to take care of this. If worst comes to worst, I'm going to take care of the Floatzel after that. But that seems like their biggest Pokemon. And also, like, I'm looking at an opportunity to see if my opponent wants, like, Snap Concede. Because they might be like, oh, he took off the Pokemon with the energies. We just lose. I'll play an actual tournament, see how it goes. Let's go. That's sick. We're going to Night Stretcher back. And we're going to use this Dusknoir after our Iono. We're not going to draw much off Iono, but, like, we'll see. There's also no reason why we shouldn't play Buddy Poffin, because we want to try to thin out of our deck. Do we have another... we have another Noctowl in our deck. Pidgeot is technically in our hands. They're not going to knock us out, so that seems fine. We have Area 0 in play, and I'm going to go Iono. And what we really need to do here is... we did not get there. We did not get there. We kind of drew really bad. I think what I need to do, unfortunately, is go Dusknoir, Curse Blast, their Floatzel. I don't want them to get back all their cards that are, like, really annoying for us. Except any Frostlass. And then we're just going to pass our turn here. I mean, I think we're in a terrible spot for what it's worth. So us missing the double turbo there and not having, like, a research because our research is prize. Not getting research off the prize cards because I think we have, what, the 2 research, and yeah, we have a research prize. Terapagos been feeling good. I mean, I played top 16 at the Lima special event, so that was cool. This is going to be a harsh Misfortune Sisters, I think. What did they even discard off that? Night Stretcher, Rare, like, literally the harshest. Oh, we have a singular Night Stretcher left, and we have a singular Rare Candy left. We literally were cooking this game, and now we are the opposite of cooking. The Temple of Sinnoh might actually, like, throw our opponent off from winning this game. Discard this. Discard this. Because now they can't just, like, rip through our bench. I mean, we quite literally can't do anything. Like, I could play Area 0, I'm not playing Area 0 down. Yeah, so that means that if we don't grab a double turbo, then we end up losing this game. Yeah, we just have to keep on. Okay. Let's go ahead here and pass. Been liking this deck a lot, but I'm not good at it. It's been tough. Yeah, it's really cool. Yo, what's good? Glad to see the Terapagos gaming. Amazing Billy, what's poppin'? Yeah, this is actually just such a frustrating experience. Because, I mean, do we have PAL pattern here? Do I even have... I'm like literally gapping when it comes to things. I'm like, do I have Palpad in this deck? I don't even play Palpad in this deck. Their Iono is not helping them there. Going second is fine, I think. Like, I just don't understand why our opponent would play Iono. All they need to do is play a counter catcher. And now they can't even play counter catcher. Like, I think our opponent's like somehow like messed up big time. Like, do I lose this game? Yes. Did our opponent fumble? Yes. If they discard my double turbo, yeah. I'm just gonna concede here. We can't do nothing there. That was such an unfortunate game having the double Dusknoir prized. Broke my heart. That's okay. Shout out our opponent, they were cool. Honestly, for me, I always fumble the combos, struggle to prioritize the right things. I mean, it's a deck that like definitely like you just gotta like be on top of things. Take things like take a deep breath, make sure that you're going through all the motions correctly. It adds up. Dusknoir made the meta so much more frustrating. It did, kind of. I definitely like Dusknoir in the meta game though, so like I don't know. It's like one of those things where like it's frustrating, but I guess I haven't like felt it on the frustrating side. Like, and it's hands like this where I'm like, oh, cool. My deck is literally broken. Like, it's so cool that like I can just fan call. My deck's super consistent. And like, yeah, we're going second. It is what it is. But I think I like this deck better with Jet Energy for what it's worth. The good old attach pass. Okay, so we want to go fan call. Hoothoot Noctowl. Hoothoot Duskull Hoothoot. Keeping a Hoothoot in our hands. And then I'm going to go ahead here and pass my turn. Okay, so Arvin, they might cook with this. If they have a Dusknoir or whatever, like, they could take double prize cards, and we have no way to jump back into that. That is so bad. We are getting so unlucky today. So knowing that decks are not built around spreading damage, still have access to board through Dusknoir, but at the same time, it's a very interesting card. Yeah, I mean, I guess that's probably where I'm at with it, where I'm just like, it's fine. Yeah, I mean, yes and no. I might be able to two-shot Dragapults. So if I go Ultra Ball, this, Surge, and I get the Terapagos out, that's fine. And if I go Lost Vacuum, away that. And now I'm putting myself in a situation where I'm like, okay, cool, like, we might be able to cook here. Okay, it's definitely an Iono game. Iono, Area 0. Because we prize our Colress. So prizing's killing us. We're trying to make a comeback. Yeah, you can definitely make some cool Iono plays with this deck. I mean, I'm like, the cards that I want to get are definitely going to be like Nest Ball. And then I just want to like see exactly like what our options are here for. Yeah, it's definitely just going to be like Nest Ball. And I'm just going to try to like thin my deck even more and just grab a Buddy Poffin, because I can grab at that Manaphy. Not that Manaphy is helpful in this matchup. I just need a big bench. And I need to thin through this deck. And this is going to be the Fez. So, I mean, I'm getting 9, and I have, like, my odds are telling me I should be getting there. I also need a switch, but, like, we'll cross that bridge once we get there. So the one thing that we are missing is going to be... Are you kidding me that out of all of that, that's what we're missing? So I can't hit for 280. It's actually beyond frustrating that we didn't get the switch of all things. Oh. Yeah, Colress and Pidgeot are nice. I mean, if the thing is, like, Colress is literally in the prize cards. So if they miss, I can hit for 70, and I mean, I think, like, again, our best chance is at doing this. I hope that they just didn't get a Fire Energy. Actually, I think what I'm going to do, this might sound really dumb, but I'm going to put the Duskull back down, hoping that our opponent doesn't get there. I'm going to retreat into our Manaphy, and I'm hoping that we could just, like, pop this Dragapult next turn. If our opponent puts themselves down to 2 prize cards, like, yeah, I'll just auto-concede. This game's so bad, but I think switch grab from your Noctowl would have been better instead of the Manaphy. Yeah, that's probably fair. But I also didn't know if I had double turbo, so I was also hoping to get another Noctowl, but that's fine. I mean, our opponent's not slapping down a Fire Energy either. I Iono'd them to 4, so if they decide to go for... this, then we're probably in an okay spot, but I mean, probably not, to be honest. Yeah, switch grab's probably better. I mean, either way, I needed them to get nothing, and they have this, so, like, I just need to hope that, yeah, they have... There's no way that they prized all their Fire Energies, right? Like, I'm just cooked here, y'all. We'll just concede. Hopefully we just don't get fried. Like, Terapagos is, like, definitely one of those decks where you can get fried. Also, I appreciate everyone for tuning in on this like early stream. I think this is gonna be this time that I stream going forward on like I stream every Tuesday whenever I'm around. And I mean last Tuesday they had live down. And then I think the last Tuesday before that I was coming back from there was something, right? Like it's been something and something and something and something and something. But let's see. Yeah, exactly. Terapagos. I mean, again, fine starts. Who won the coin flip? My opponent decided to go first. I mean, this is where it's like tough because like I want to set up a like I don't know what our opponent's playing, so I think we're just gonna start Fan Rotom. Did anyone get a chance to watch the tabletop video that PJ and I did on the channel of what was the matchup that we covered? Because we've actually covered a few of them. I think Cerulege versus it was Cerulege versus Charizard. Did anyone get a chance to watch that on the channel? We have like an hour-long video of us with like new decks and stuff like that. And I mean, I really like the top-down setup that we have because I thought that was really cool. I should watch it. I'm interested in Cerulege. I mean, it's sick. There's a lot of like gameplay, like the way that we're doing it. We're just like talking about like different things, and it's cool. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and I mean I'm gonna go. Fan call, giving myself a Hoothoot. We have another Hoothoot, a Hoothoot, and a Noctowl. Because I think all I need is a Noctowl to set up. Hoothoot, 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 Nest Ball. And I think what I want to try to do is just like lower some of those things. I don't want to give my opponent the area 0, and I don't want to give them the Terapagos, just in case. So we're gonna go ahead here and pass. And I mean, this is a very interesting matchup. I would have much rather gone first, I think. I'm just stepping up, giving myself a little stretch. Tidying up these squishmallows. So my daughter actually likes chilling in here while I'm playing Pokemon. Yeah, Surging Sparks is a sick set to expand different decks in. Woo! The Prime Catcher Rare Candy is going to be disgusting. Yep. I just like, do I want to go after their own Terapagos? I think I want to go after that with, like, I think my biggest play is if I can take out their Duskulls. That's really what I want to go after. There's another Terapagos, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 prize cards is basically what I'm looking at. And if they just Dusknoir my Dusknoir, that's fine. My Duskull, that's fine. If they don't get another one, I'm just going to attack them with my other one. Like, if anything, they're kind of saving me a prize. Another Hoothoot, okay. Yeah, if anything, I don't know if I even like that play from our opponent. I'm going to send up I'm going to send up Hoothoot for 1. And I mean, they might play Bitband. That's something that I have to consider as well, is that they could play Bitband. I also don't want to put down Fez. I'm going to put down Terapagos. And I mean, I want Prime Catcher Colress here. Because if I prize Colress again, I do need a supporter, so I think what I'm going to have to go is... That's about as good as I can get it to be. So let's just go for those. I mean, I'm about to pop those anyways, so I might as well go Night Stretcher, back a Duskull. Night Stretcher back a Hoothoot. Prime Catcher, bring up Duskull. Do I even care about the Pokemon? Like, I think, like, we're gonna pop these. Do you think New Pavilion will see play? Probably not. I don't want to put down Fez because that's an easy target. I don't want to put down anything. I mean, I could put down Bloodmoon because they don't have a way to knock it out. And do I have a switch? I do. So I'm going to go ahead and grab Bloodmoon. And we just need to hope that we get a double turbo out of this. Like, it's so bad because they hit into me and I just don't have an out. Yeah, I just lose this game. Oh, I feel so... It's so annoying to just get some rough setups here, y'all. I mean, I'm not saying that I've played perfectly, but I do feel like I'm getting a little bit unlucky today. That's okay. Maybe I'm unlucky on PTCG Live today, and I'm lucky in other aspects of life. I think that's one of those things where it's like, yep, I think whenever I'm having a rough PTCG Live day, I count my blessings for other things. Yo, hey, how's it going? What is going on? I'm the world's unluckiest guy today. Terapagos is being big mean. Watching your stream from the office? I mean, we take those. Thank you for... I appreciate you tuning in. Every single time we're going second. Ooh. That's okay. Sometimes you're gonna have to go second, and it doesn't look like our opponent has too much going on. I mean, they do have the Lugia. They do have this. Maybe they're about to go Squawkabilly. I don't know. It's like when you go like hard attach, like that, it's always like a little bit interesting. So we're gonna go, I'm literally grabbing off my dock. We're gonna go Nest Ball. And we need to go Fan Rotom here. I was like, why is Fan Rotom not searching for the things? But I'm the one that activates it. Hoot. We have the Noctowl already, so I'm okay with Noctowl. I think I'm gonna go Hoot. Yo, how's it going? Congrats on your finish at in Lil. That's sick. I want to keep Duskulls just in case. I have this for next turn to grab the Terapagos, because you don't want to put down a 2 prize card Pokemon if you can afford it. We're literally getting so unlucky with Terapagos today. And I mean, it's one of those things where I'm just like, oh, I'd switch decks, but literally the stream is a Terapagos deck. Like, it's a Terapagos themed stream. So, streaming earlier today to get it, not to say to get it out of the way, but like, it is my wife's birthday, so we have a cute little lunch planned, and then I have a haircut planned after lunch, and then we're gonna hang out here for like a little bit, and then we have we're gonna go to a brand new restaurant in Montreal, so I'm super excited about it. I feel like our opponent could have played that a little bit better. I mean, I guess this is spooky for sure. But like, I mean, they can still grab Legacy Energy and Double Turbo and like wipe a couple of my Pokemon off the face of the planets. Oh, they're just like, we got everything anyways. I mean, I feel like they could have just got different things and maybe not focus on the Wellspring. I mean, I guess if they're like, okay, we could get 2 prize cards, but I could get 2 prize cards, then they don't. So I mean, they definitely took a risk there with not getting out double Archeops and grabbing that. I mean, they could have maybe played like Lumineon. If they play Jacques, maybe their Jacques is prized. I don't know. There's got to be something going on there. They have double Chops. So they take the first 2. I'm going to then take, I think, 2. Potentially. Like, we have to see what our opponent's doing here. I don't like the retreat before using Summoning Star and accelerating the energies. Like, I think I want to have the energies in play. It seems like a bit of like retreating should happen towards the end of your turn unless there's an advantage to retreating. That's my pet peeve with this. And I mean, they're definitely like, they could have attached their energies different, right? Because 80 plus, yeah, they could have actually just gained an extra 2 energies for their turn. I mean, oh, okay, so they're gonna leave themselves with the Legacy Energy on there. Maybe? I don't know. Like, this situation sucks for me. Gift Energy, I guess. They still get double prize cards. Like, okay. So we're gonna go Nest Ball. And Nest Ball doesn't matter because we just have to grab Terapagos. We can then go ahead and go Messagosa, see if there's anything good that we get off Messagosa. Tails, that's fine. I mean, I think like I want to knock this out. I don't like this play. They're gonna leave the board without any energies. You just Gust KO 1 Archeops. I mean, like, they could, but they could also just attach an energy and like still get the knockout with Chinchino. I think they have enough. I think they have enough here to like get there, and that's the thing that sucks. Like, maybe I go after it. I don't know. They can still get double knockout next turn. But I mean, what do I do? Not put Pokemon down and play? Oh, I have like the Manaphy, I guess. Yeah, maybe if I go after an Archeops, like they get the knockout in response. Yeah, I think they'll end up getting the knockout. So I think what I end up doing here is, I mean, no, if I don't bring up their Wellspring Mask, yeah, I think what's best is I bring up, like, their Chinchino can get the knockout. This stops them from potentially getting the knockouts. And then I have Dusknoir. Dusknoir is going to allow me to do cool things if my opponent lets me do cool things. Do I think that it's worthwhile to do cool things? If I go Archeops, they can go attach. So that brings them to 70, 140, 190, 260. That's enough for them to get the knockout if they have the energy in their hands. But considering they don't have the energy in their hand, they might actually not be able to get there. So they might just go for, I think Chinchino gives me the highest chance. Never mind, y'all. I guess like we're just drawing into 4 rare candies. Oh, I am mauling today. We are having a tough day. How to Lose with Terapagos Olympics featuring Zach Lesage. Like, did PTCG Live like put my deck together and be like, oh, Zach just did a deck profile picture, let's give it one shuffle? Like, how 4 rare candy? I know it's possible, it's just like, why? Like, why am I getting everything? Did I win the coin flip? No. Am I gonna go first? Yeah, exactly. Like, and then I got a hand like this? What the heck? So we're gonna be playing against Boon Sweet. Boon Sweet, y'all. Give me the sauce. Okay. Big fat pass turn. I was hoping it was going to be Serena EX. Okay. That's a thick Serena. You wanna know what? I'm gonna say, like, I don't want to sit there and play against another weird control deck. That's cool. That's fine. Let's just like see. Let's cook for a second, y'all. So I like this. I'm gonna cut the Manaphy, and the card that I'm going to cut Manaphy for, I'm just gonna toss Jet Energy back up in this deck. And then the Vacuum, I'm gonna keep because I think there's enough Raging Bolts if I actually get to a certain point in the ladder. So we're just gonna change the deck by 1 card here. And then since we have that deck active, since we're getting unlucky with lowercase Terapagos, we're gonna go Terapagos. Ooh. So I'm hoping that we can actually get a decent game here. I'm really enjoying these mini eggs, by the way. I'm still losing my coin flip out here. At least we got the Jet Energy up in our hands. Not that I think it's going to be fantastic, but... Goldeen. Okay, so we're gonna start off by going... I have my dock here at the bottom, my Apple dock, and that's kind of annoying. We want to grab this. I think we grab that. And we go... Hoot, Noctowl. Hoot. And I mean, we don't have a stadium, otherwise this would have been sick. I mean, is there any advantage? I mean, I don't think there's anything that I'm worried about if we put down Terapagos. I don't want to put down an energy because I don't know if our opponent's playing some kind of control deck. Honestly, I'm going to... Maybe. Okay. So if I go Noctowl... Yeah, I think I win the game next turn. Is it Festival Lead? Because, like... I mean, I guess that makes sense that it's Festival Lead, but maybe it's like some other control deck. I don't know. I've just hit a lot of control decks, so I feel like I'm just like living in the moment where I'm losing against things where I don't want to be losing against. You control PTSD. Maybe my opponent will pass and just give me, they're like, we feel bad for this sack fella. We're just gonna concede to the boy. This doesn't prevent Dusknoir, right? Prevent all damage from and effects of attacks from your opponent's done to your bench Pokemon. Okay, so it's from attacks. Okay. I just gotta double check because like Rabsca's like a card where I'm like, I know it in my head, but I don't want to like imagine it wrong. I don't know what happened there. PTCG just froze, I guess? Okay. So what I might actually do... I don't win the game here. but I kind of want to. I want to get your thoughts on the Lugia list that got top 8. Big shout out to him for his top, but I noticed he's playing old school Lugia with 4 Great Balls. And I mean, it's like okay. Definitely not the way that I'd be playing the list. We already have that. I mean, the thing is, I want to grab like Ultra Ball. If I discard Buddy, Poffin, and Boss, I can get Ultra Ball away, the Buddy, Poffin, and the Boss. And I have another Hoothoot down, right? Yeah, it's doing the run turbo 3/3 line. Yeah, I mean, it's one of those cases where I feel like you could definitely run it well when it comes to one of these decks. Okay, so let's go. If I go Ultra Ball away, a double turbo energy, and a jet, that gets me Rare Candy. Like, I don't like this, but like, it is what it is. Oh, I didn't have the Area 0. I might have fumbled there. I totally thought I grabbed Area 0 off that. Let's go Curse Blast. I mean, Curse Blast, we're going to take out this. It was okay. This is a game where I'm literally, like, folding. I mean, I'm doing good because I took out their Pokemon that can attack twice, but definitely a misplay for me because I'm just thinking that I have imaginary cards in my hand. Also, if I was going to pitch my hand, I should have definitely not grabbed Iono, but it doesn't matter. Absolutely, you can miss... I mean, I guess so. We'll see. I need to take out this Pokemon. I don't want to take away all my, like, options. Never punished. We are back up in here. Assault landing. It's okay. I foresaw my success. I turned my failures into the correct plays. Like, it's matchups like this where I'm like, I think this is where Dusknoir is, like, honestly, like, pretty toxic. Okay, that's mildly annoying. But that's fine. I mean, we still, like, we're still thriving, I guess. This is if there's any in play, right? Yeah, I'm totally cool with that. Okay, so, I mean, I'm gonna play the Switch. I've been trying to work on a Zard list recently without the dust line, going old school with Entei and Turos. Might try to fit Turtle in somewhere there. I mean, the Entei is really going to be for, like, the Regidrago matchup. Do you really, like... I mean, I guess Regidrago is kind of important, but I feel like Briar Dusknoir kind of saves it a little bit. I'm going to put a double turbo on here just in case. We're just going to hit for the 70. So we're down to 3 prize cards. Come on, opponent. Don't have much going on. Okay, there's the Apple. There's the Diplin. There's the Grookey. Do they have the Grass Energy? They got the Skib. Okay, Skib is something that we could actually attack into. Man, I Iono'd them into some really good stuff. They definitely should have used Flip the Script before attaching their energy, though. Again, like, use your abilities before your once per turn actions. And they can attack again, right? We're already down a double turbo energy. Ooh, just 20 damage for each of your bench Pokemon. Like, I don't want to give them, like... Draw your prize card, come on. Okay, let's go... Like, I'm okay if they hit into the Terapagos, I guess. Are you attacking? Are you not attacking? You really popped off today. We're already hitting for the hundo. I think what I want to do is use Colress. This might be risky. Might be risky, y'all. But we're gonna do this. I think we can already put the double turbo down. That's okay. That's not as risky. Not as risky here. I want to keep cards for maybe an Ultra Ball just in case. And let's go Unified Beatdown. Knocking out that Diplin. Ugh. As if I draw the Ultra Ball after talking about the Ultra Ball. PTCG Live, AI scripted. Big Peak is listening to me. They got the wiretaps on. I promise, y'all. Has anyone else been playing Pokemon TCG Pockets? Yo, Vulcan! What's poppin'? It's been a minute. I miss you, my bro. I haven't seen you, like, literally in ages. And I hope that I see you soon. Are you going to Toronto or Sacramento? My hair is almost... I mean, I guess it's not that long enough to put into, like, a little bun. I'm trying to get out more. Just drive north. Just drive north. We're actually like, oh, I mean, we're not in trouble if our, wait, what? Oh, we don't have boss. Oh, never mind. We are mega chillin'. We are so good at the Pokemon trading card game that we're just gonna use Dusknoir, Who needs boss's orders, y'all? Curse Blast. Pew. Pew, 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 pew. HP Pokemon, be gone. I'm banned from Canada because of maple syrup ice back in 2011. At first I read that and I was like, oh man, I feel bad that I brought up Vulcan's criminal past. And I'm like, hopefully it's a criminal past because I want to hear this story. Okay, I need to use the restroom. Also, this is one of my favorite Pokemon, Diplin, by the way. As someone that I was a chef in my I'd say past life, but literally like a while ago. I don't know. It has nothing to do with candy apples, I guess, but I just like it. I appreciate it being in the food industry. But there's a food Pokemon. I'm just gonna switch it over to my list. We are going to BRB. I'm just gonna use the restroom. We're back. What time are we anyways? 10:30. So this is definitely not my list, by the way. I'm literally showcasing my Charizard list. I realized that this whole time. That's so funny. My bad, y'all. Someone should have let me know. That's okay. My Charizard list is very good too. Me and my big old boy Coco. So far, not our greatest day playing Pokes. It happens. It does happen. But we're gonna jump into some more gameplay. Got a couple games left in me. Let's see how it goes. see how the game goes. So, it's hype. It's cool. Terapagos gameplay, y'all. Our opponent decided to go first. I don't like that. Stop. Okay. So I'm gonna put down Terapagos. I'm gonna Ultra Ball away a Lost Vacuum, and I think everything else here is pretty important. And we're just gonna get a Fan Rotom. And off the Fan Rotom, we are going to get... Did I switch my thing over from OBS? There we go. We're going to go Fan Rotom. Just check Arcanine in Toronto isn't closed. Has slots open? I'll look into it. I mean, just reach. I've driven from down south up. You have to get a passport before December. That should be fine. I have to get a passport. I mean, I might get my passport in December. I guess I shouldn't say after. But I'm going to leave my hand as is, and I'm going to pass. Is this Pidgeot control? Discarding, like, no, I think I just go boss, and I think the other card that I want is probably an Ultra Ball. No, I have Ultra Ball. I think I want Research. So let's go like this, and I'm going to take out their Pidgey. We're going to go double turbo, switch this, boss, Pidgey, and hopefully this like shuts them down a little bit. Because we also have the Jet Energy allows us to go against Mimikyu, so I mean it's pretty good if we think about it. That's mildly annoying. We discarded a Terapagos, so I'm just gonna go Ultra Ball, discard this. Ugh, that's so unfortunate too, because I need... Okay, let's just grab the Dusknoir. We'll deal with what we want to do next turn. We don't have everything. We can Colress next turn. I can't use, like, I can't attack this turn. So we're going to go ahead here and pass. What about Cloth? It's a good rogue recta. I think it's fine. I think Cloth is good. I don't hate Cloth. Okay, so I think we actually win the game here. Like, we even have Noctowl, even if we didn't have it in hands. Yeah, so Dusknoir is really cool. I like Dusknoir. I feel like I'm finally waking up for my day. Also, I'm hoping to become PTCG Live's first PTCGL millionaire. So if you look at the top right, we are close. We are close to being a millionaire in the top right. Next stream, Cloth. I mean, we could play Cloth next time. I think that sounds fun. Yeah, this hand's like okay. I'm just gonna start with the who's going first. I literally haven't won like a single coin flip all day. That's mildly annoying. Is this Lugia? Gonna be my second time playing against Perfecto Lugia today. Just like, let's just get set up real good and play Lugia. I mean, we can just knock out the Klefki, which is low-key hilarious. I'm gonna leave it like this because our opponent might not have much. And I'm just gonna go for Assault Landing, to be honest. That's actually so funny. Yeah, I like the Jet Energy in the deck. I don't really want to get rid of Jet Energy, to be honest. I feel like there's also a lot of like random control decks that are seeing success right now. I'm gonna make a post about my... Are we playing against another one of these decks? Then you go knockout Fan Rotom, knockout. Okay. This is exactly what I want. I want our opponent to, I mean, I guess I have to shuffle all three back. Okay. Benefit of teleworking is being able to catch a Lesage stream during the day. Yo, hey, how's it going? Blessing all the family and baby pics. I'm glad we're doing well. Thank you so much. Yeah, no, we're doing awesome. I really appreciate that. So we're gonna go Messagoza here. Please get me a heads. Let's go. Part of me wants to take the like I can't. I have to go for Terapagos. Who am I kidding? I have to go for Terapagos. Terapagos, double turbo. Do I want to knock out Wellspring? I think I have to. I am going to put back down Pidgey because I can have a larger bench. So let's go Night Stretcher, Pidgey. And we're hoping to get something off this Iono. We're hoping to start cooking. Noctowl. Rare Candy. Do I have Fez? I do, and they took a knockout last turn, so let's go Nest Ball. I will use Curse Blast, offering up my opponent a prize card, knocking out their Chinchino. So that's going to put me at... Okay, so I think I could actually win this game if I can draw an Area 0 and maybe some other pieces. Yes! Let's go! This is actually so broken. I think it's better for me to leave those in the deck first and then go Fezandipiti, because right now I'm hitting for 130. I can hit for 160. Yeah, so I will be able to get the knockout. I'm going to go flip the script to try to get extra cards here. That worked out amazing. Let's go Noctowl. Noctowl is going to, yes, use Jewel Seeker. Area 0 is definitely one of the cards that I want. So we're doing 150, 130, 160, 190. So we have all the Pokemon we need. I think the card that I want to grab is just going to be like a research. Or it's probably just going to be an Ultra Ball, to be honest. Yeah. So that's 160. I'm gonna get this back. Also, just in case anyone's watching, this is probably going to be my last game of the day. So I mentioned it to a few people earlier on the stream, but it is my wife's birthday. And we're kind of getting up on the 2-hour mark. So it's one of those things where I just got to make sure that we're about to go to lunch. I got to take the dog outside, got to feed the guinea pigs, got to get baby Kemi all ready. So if anyone has kids or even has pets or has siblings or it's hard to get a household ready. It's something that like I just can't be like, I'm throwing on a t-shirt that looks kind of clean and running out the door. It's more like I gotta be on top of my stuff. So they can't I mean, there's no Squawkabilly in play, right? And I'm weak to fighting, so we're okay. I think, right? There's nothing I'm missing. I don't think there's anything I'm missing. I mean, since they're also putting the Legacy Energy there, the Lumineon is an easy target. So I'm glad I grabbed the Ultra Ball instead of grabbing whatever else I was going to grab, like the Professor's Research. Also, our hand's not going to be affected. So in this case, we should be able to grab Prime Catcher and win the game on Lumineon, because I think we already utilized Boss. We can grab Boss or Prime Catcher at this point. So they're not... I guess they could discard some of those things. So let's discard the Noctowls. You might be like, oh, Fan Rotom first. Noctowl's way less valuable than Fan Rotom. Doesn't really matter too much, though. Oh, I like how the bench just doesn't go back. Oh, now it does. So there's Area 0. I don't need another double turbo, do I? If I grab Noctowl here, 130 brings this to 150. This is a cool play. So I can go Rare Candy, Prime Catcher, and I can just go Nest Ball, or not Nest Ball, Night Stretcher, Rare Candy into Dusknoir. And like we have like 1/3. So yeah, we could have played it a little bit differently, but I'm gonna go Prime Catcher bringing up this, sending up Dusknoir, hitting our opponent's active with Curse Blast, bringing this down to only 40 HP. So instead of drawing an extra prize card, yeah, and I could just bring up the Terapagos and bring it back. So it's a way to retreat, but yeah, it was a cool game. So glad to end the stream on a high note. Definitely had a rough bit of games. But this is the deck that we ended up playing. So I actually mid stream, I cut Manaphy for a Jet Energy, and I actually found that to be a little bit more helpful. It's tough because Manaphy is helpful against like the Red Drago matchup, sometimes the Palkia matchup that has Greninja EX and Radiant Greninja. They can get around it with Dusknoir, but you could also get around their Dusknoir with your Dusknoir. Like anything that has some sniping capabilities, like I think Manaphy is cool. Also, it's not like Jet Energy. I feel like there's a lot of control decks, so I think both are kind of cool. I do have Lost Vacuum there that has not seen as much success. So with like I just expect Raging Bolt to be so much more played, and you want to have Lost Vacuum so you could actually put yourself in a really good position. With the Jet Energy, I would switch back to the other Hoothoots because I currently don't think that these Hoothoots are as good if you play Jet Energy. But otherwise, it doesn't really matter too much when it comes down to it. Like, at the end of the day, I mean, this is a very solid build, very similar to the build that I played at the Lima special events that I made top 16 at. So, across the board, I think it was a cool matchup, a cool deck. I think that Terapagos is quite good, but it's not perfect like any other deck. It's one of the only decks that I feel has a decent matchup into most decks, but like as you saw, like you get absolutely hit hard, right? And I think that's one of those things that's a little bit tough. So we'll have to see how this plays out. So I don't know. Does anyone have any questions, anything else like that? Before I kind of tune things off, the stream's been fantastic for the past like couple hours, so I appreciate everyone tuning in. Hopefully you enjoyed whatever we had going on, but yeah. Okay, it doesn't look like anyone's saying anything. So that's cool. I appreciate all y'all tuning in. Peace out, y'all. Have yourself a great one.